Database Evaluation and Demonstration by Amy Ryker. My evaluation was of the Naxos Music Library. In this presentation, I will discuss what the Naxos Music Library is, who needs it, and how to use it. I will introduce the database, then provide information as I show you how to use each section of the database. The Naxos Music Library is the most comprehensive collection of classical music available in an online source and is offered free through many libraries. This educational resource offers nearly 2,665,000 tracks, including the complete catalogs of dozens of respected independent labels. Over 600 albums are added every month from a wide variety of classical music stretching back to the Baroque era and across the world. Naxos allows users to easily find music by composer, artist, title, and many other categories. Users can create playlists for educational or entertainment purposes, streaming hours of music with no ads like you might get on other streaming services or YouTube. Students and teachers can use playlists for discussions and assignments. Multiple users can listen at the same time, and no purchase or search for an obscure CD is required. Hundreds of curriculum suggestions are provided, along with a junior section, interactive features, and oral exercises. College students can find composer biographies, musical terms, work analysis, and so much more. In addition, a mobile app can be used by registered students and staff. To get to the Naxos Music Library, you can access databases and e-reference materials on the OU Library site if you're a student, or go to naxosmusiclibrary.com if you have a subscription. We'll first address the homepage, then we'll break down the items on the left-hand menu. The homepage always displays featured albums. To view or listen to one, click the album cover or title. This will open an album page that provides details and clickable links about artists, songs, composers, labels, and related categories. We'll go over some more later, but for now, listen to music by clicking the box next to the track and then the play button at the top. This will open a play queue where the music you selected will begin playing. From here, you can see all the standard music controls. You can also delete songs or hide the player so it can play in the background while you browse. Back on the left side menu, if you select New and News, the most recent album additions to the site are listed. You can select a different date range on the right. Or you can view new releases by label or category as shown here. Clicking on any album will take you to an album page like what we saw a couple of slides ago. You can also view News, which links you to the albums added the day they are added. Back on the left menu again, selecting People will take you to alphabetical filters for composers or artists. If you choose a composer, here I went to R and chose Rachmaninoff, you will view a biography of the composer, description and history of their music, and you can see all the music they have on the database by work or album. Back to the menu, Categories, also known as genres, breaks the music available into separate categories. Let's say I just want to search operas. I click and see the information is filtered alphabetically by album title. Clicking on one will produce the same album page we've seen. Now back to the menu again. Labels shows all music categorized by the music label. Clicking a label provides an alphabetical listing of albums produced by that record label. As usual, selecting an album pops up an album page with tracks and lots of other linked information. This one also has a booklet link. The booklet link takes you to a PDF of the CD liner, which of course includes even more information for a person doing research or a nostalgist like myself. Back to the menu again, we're really getting into the good stuff now. The resources link has some fantastic teaching and learning resources for students of all ages and educational levels. Clicking the dictionary link provides a dictionary of music that opens in another tab so it can remain open while you do your work. Here I've shown what results look like for a search for libretto. The musicology links to an outside source that provides access to interviews, essays, reviews, and discussions about classical music. The oral training link provides exercises and lessons for teaching oral perception skills for many ages and skill levels. Here you can see examples of some of the exercises. Advanced students and musicians will enjoy the Work Analyses link, which provides in-depth analysis of works organized by composer. An excellent teaching and learning resource is provided under the Guided Tours heading. Broken up into various eras, you can view a tour of the important composer, artists, and works of each era. The study guides provide access to detailed curricula and examples for teaching music for grade levels starting at kindergarten on and for different countries. The junior section provides lots of educational resources for kids, including an interactive resource that has games. The other resources under the Research tab include more opera resources, pronunciation guides, and music exam playlists. Back to the menu again. Under Playlists, you'll find Naxos Curated Playlists, playlists from the library, and Themed Playlists. Students and members can log in here with specific accounts to create their own playlists. Now we're going to talk about doing general searches with the advanced or keyword searches at the top right. Advanced search allows you to really get specific and search by groups, linguists, instrument, period, even country, year composed. Very helpful to pinpoint accuracy for reducing those millions of records to just a few. The keyword search is fine for when you just need an example of the results or don't need specifics. I typed in a common song and got over 1,200 results, but most will do just to hear the song. I found the Naxos Music Library to be intuitive and easy to use, very fun for a music dabbler, as a free resource for music for a classic music lover who has a library card. But it provides so much more. Just clicking on an album can answer what violinist played on that song, when was it composed, by whom, from what era of music, and more. Access to the many guides will help you define terms and even hear how to pronounce them or what allegro music sounds like. The selection is tremendous, and there is something useful for all ages and education levels. I would recommend it to music students and teachers as a valuable tool.